Weightlifting and strength training are often associated with bodybuilders. Is that the extent of your understanding? So often you hear people say, I do work out, I do yoga, I do aerobics, swimming. I'm really not interested in weightlifting, however. It's especially true for women because of the belief that weight training will lead them to bulk up. In reality, it's not true. Well, perhaps give body some tone, but the health benefits associated with strength training are noteworthy, especially when it comes to benefiting women. To learn more and to see how you can start, even in the comforts of your own home, let's join our trainer, Gloria Goulding. She has a wonderful routine that you can get started with right now. And since you can see I already did my workout, well, I actually don't want to get all sweaty. So I convinced Dr. Zach to stick around and help. I think they're in place and ready to go. So let's join Gloria and Dr. Zach.
If your lifestyle does not control your body will control your lifestyle. I have Dr. Zachary Wells with me today, and we are going to show you how strength training can help you live a better lifestyle. Dr. Wells, how are you?
I'm doing well, Gloria.
Excellent. Well, first of all, I think we need to let them know what would improve in their life if they did a strength training program on a regular basis, which would be 3 times a week. If allowed, you will get some benefits from 2 times a week. So the first thing that I would like to share with you is that low back pain will definitely improve. Arthritic pain will improve. You also will improve your resting blood pressure. The other thing that happens, and this is very important for women and people of all ages, is it does help halt bone loss, and it will even help restore bone loss.
Probably the most important thing if you want to stop bone loss is exercise with weights, with some sort of strength training.
Yes, and it also will improve your balance. It helps your glucose metabolism. It helps the aging process. It helps revitalize your whole life. And that's why I do feel that every American out there and citizen out there should do more strength training.
It's in your best interest.
Okay, so why would they do strength training?
Well, if you wanted to strengthen your body, it'll improve lean muscle mass. What happens when you improve lean muscle mass?
When you improve lean muscle mass, you burn more calories even when you're resting. Love that component.
So you're not doing anything and you're actually burning calories?
If you put more lean muscle mass, for example, 1 pound of muscle will give you 35 more calories a day that you burn. So if you have 6 pounds of muscle more put on your body, you're going to burn 210 more calories. That is exciting to me, considering it takes 3,500 calories to make 1 pound. You can see where 6 pounds of muscle, in 2 weeks' time, you could actually drop 1 pound. And that is one of the reasons that strength training is so important. The other is with women, and as we talked about the bone loss with osteopenia and osteoporosis, it is very important that we keep our bone and our structure strong so we can do all the things we love to do. Shopping, hiking, you know, whatever it is.
Sure.
Okay? So Dr. Wells is going to demonstrate the basic major muscle groups for us so you would know where to start. Here again, this is for all ages, it's for beginners. We are going to have him show the exercises, but you need to know that it is 3 sets and 8 to 12 reps. But if you're one of these people who go, wow, that's way too much, I can't start there, please start with what you're comfortable with. 1 set, maybe only 8 reps, if that's what it is. You'll know when you need to move it on up, okay? So Dr. Wells, let's start with an overhead press.
Sure, I'm going to use these weights right here.
Okay.
Of course, you can use lighter weights if you need to.
Yes.
And could you use no weights at all?
You definitely could use no weight. You could use just your body weight.
Excellent.
And that's one of the things to be aware of is as you do increase, let's say you start out using just your body weight. You want to increase your weights eventually, okay? And you'll know when. You'll feel like, man, this wasn't much of a workout. So we're going to start with an overhead press. It's always important to have very good posture. And you're going to start just like this, and he's going to press straight on up. And it is 8 to 10 reps that he's doing, and he would bring them down, and you can come on down with them right there, and you would do 3 sets. That is where most would start, but here again, if you could just get that one set out, you're going somewhere. Okay, let's go with a tricep, and that would be straight up, right back, and the tricep is the underneath of the arm, and I know most of us females are going, we don't want this flabby. So, and you notice he's standing nice and straight. One of the things you could also do is you could do these exercises seated, but as Dr. Wells will point out, you're definitely working more your stabilizer muscles if you're standing. And another thing is when you're standing, you're burning more calories than when you're sitting. Good. The next move will be a bicep curl. Standing just like that, nice and tall again, and curl in.
Should I inhale or exhale as I'm doing this?
Yes, definitely. On exertion of an exercise, you exhale.
Okay, so.
Okay, yep. Make sure the shoulders, nice. Okay. And you can go ahead and put those weights down because we're going to go to the lower body. Starting with here again, these are basics. You can add weights to some of these other moves that he's getting ready to do. And what we're going to go with is a backward lunge. If you'll go ahead and just step back. And you're going to drop that knee down. You're going to come up on that toe, drop it down. Watch that that knee doesn't go forward. You don't want that shear force.
Keep this straight up and
yes.
down?
So in the beginning, if this is all the farther that you can take it, great. If you feel unstable, go ahead and have a chair or a wall or something that you can hold on to.
Okay.
Okay? And you are going to do 8 on one leg, bring it up and together, and then you'll do 8 on the other leg. And then one of the things that I think all of us need to be aware of is when we're working the lower part of the body, we are working the larger muscle groups, and the larger muscle groups burn more calories. So let's go ahead and show them a squat, and I want your feet about shoulder width apart. You're going to up tall, keep that chest up, and you're going to shoot your tailbone back towards the wall, keeping it nice and tall.
What if I feel unsteady, like I'm going to fall back?
You could definitely put a chair behind you.
Okay.
You could hold onto a chair, or even a pole to start with would help you create. The main thing is to keep that chest up. If you are feeling pain in the knees, please do not go down as far, okay? To pain, not through pain.
So even just to here, I'm
Right.
still working out?
You're still working out.
Gotcha.
Okay? And these are the muscles that get us up and down the stairs, in and out of the car. So they're really important muscles. So let's go ahead now, and we're going to do a side step.
Okay.
And you're just going to stand tall again, chest up, and step to the side, a little bit of squat. Yeah, and back. If that squat's too much for you, you can just do a side step to begin with. You will still be working those muscles. And you would do 12 one way and 12 back, or in some cases 8. So let's go ahead and go with the abdominal muscles.
Okay.
And you're going to go right down to the mat on your back. And we're going to do a torso curl. Torso curl, you're going to have your knees bent in 90 degrees. You can place your heels right into a ball or into a chair, whichever is more convenient, right? Like that, watching 90. You're going to reach back for your shoulder blades, way back there. You're going to make sure that your neck's in neutral and you're looking straight up. Don't want to be pulling that neck in. And now you're going to curl up, blowing that air out, and back down, and up. Good. Not only are we strengthening the abdominal, but we're also lengthening the back muscles that so many Americans do have problems with.
And if I can only come up just a little bit, is that all right?
That's great.
So even
Is
just
that
right
movement?
there?
Yes, because as you continue to work out, you will continue to increase flexibility, which is another benefit. Go ahead and put your arms right down to the side. We're going to do a reverse torso curl, which is where we would have a ball or a pillow here, or if you can keep your legs from swinging, you may not need it, and you're going to just come in making a C right up and down. Here again, we're working the lower portion of the abdominal muscle, but we're also lengthening that back muscle as we do these. Excellent. Okay, Dr. Wells, on up we come. Strength training is definitely one of the components, but there are other components of fitness. It would be cardiovascular. You have your flexibility. You definitely have to have proper nutrition. And the one that I think most of us forget to add in is how to keep ourselves
motivated.
Yes, definitely. Motivation is, I think, tough for most of us. But if you stay consistent with a workout, you will love the results that you get. And remember, if you do your strength training, you're definitely going to burn more calories while you're sleeping. Woo!